When I say thug life, I mean that shit. Cause these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We serve the niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man if we start? You know? And we you can walk by 5 different houses ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. When I tell you that shit.
I was shattered in the shards of shattered. I was shattered. I was shattered. Take the bullets, pull it out the tracks.
Well, if he wasn't identifiable before, the leader of that chant is certainly identifiable
where
now.
SAE frat bros from the University of Oklahoma perform a racist chant, which appears to show 78-year-old Bhutan Gilbo emptying a full clip of N-words while rapping along to All Gold Everything by Trinidad James.
Arms. The project's pimp. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. I'm from the middle of the ghetto where they poor as hell, where every young nigga learns how to go to jail. If that's a gun, nigga, is a cop ready to pop? Cause niggas know they can get shot just like Tupac drop. Cause niggas know they can get stopped and pulled over by this crooked ass cop in the dog named Rover in the wild, wild west. No, this the South, I never leave the hood. Soon as I get rich, I didn't believe I could with self-esteem so low. With a father figures, my pops was a no-show, and a lot of niggas hate me. Bring on the enemies. It'll be a spectacle, nigga. Witness the enemy. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Slow down, nigga, you moving too fast. The niggas mean, mother, put your ass on blast. I hit the scene thugging cause I'm heartless and cold. Recognize, nigga, I'm ready to start this implode. In my baby mama face, giving her a taste of what that baby drama makes. I'm tired of attorneys, battling for custody. In and out of courtrooms, bitch trying to fuck me. Now I'm in the studio, in front of a microphone. Homie, call up who you know, ask him if we right or wrong. Dreaming of a genie, want a Lamborghini. Gotta get the spotlight, that'll make us give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Putting on the flag now, represent Obama. Hopping out the Jaguar, holler at Madonna. Check my skilo, I'm in a tuxedo. Finally bought a limo, it's blowing up my ego. I remember struggling when I was a little chick. Now I'm getting paid way more than a little bit. And welcome to the Grammys, spend a night in Vegas. Fly to the MTV Awards like Neo in the Matrix. My own private jet, I'm treated like a king. Being on the red carpet for me was just a dream. Now I splurge, she says she's a virgin. I'ma be the first in the eye, and that's for certain. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, and this work hard for everything. Give me the spotlight, give me the fame, give me a chance and I'll entertain. I want the fast cars, give me the bad bras, looking some word off everything.
The revelation.
The shattered dreams of a broken heart. If I died in 10 days, what does it mean if I fall apart? If I died in 10 days, being tortured, screaming in the dark, like it's a guarantee to be a broken heart, as I fall apart, fell apart, broken heart. Breaking mirrors, broken glass, picking up the pieces, broken mirror. Broken glass, my antithesis. I did not see this coming true. If the devil himself in your bedroom, what would you do? Trying to sleep, but it's hard to sleep. I'm having visions of wicked men killing Christians, listening to politicians. So I grabbed a pen and started writing. Imagine fighting Count Dracula after seeing someone stabbing you in the face. Would you die for the human race, or would you escape? Just be trapped in a different place. The United States of America don't care if you're one of the poor. They much rather ignore. What am I fighting for? To bring war to the races. I hate this world we're living in. Feels like the Matrix. Please take this bloody game away from me, cause all I do is try to be the savior. See my broken heart, the shattered dreams of a broken heart. If I died in 10 days, what does it mean if I fall apart? If I died in 10 days, being tortured, screaming in the dark, like it's a guarantee to be a broken heart, as I fall apart, fell apart, broken heart.
So, I don't know, you probably maybe have saw the press conference. Tupac finally came out of hiding.
Yeah.
Shatter speed runner. Neo.
The video shows several people chanting a racial slur and indicating blacks would never be admitted to the fraternity. The chant also references lynching.
He was found a quarter-mile from his home in the woods, hanging with bed sheets around his neck, as you just heard the sheriff say. Does this sound to you like a hate crime?
Well, anytime you find an African-American hung from a tree in the woods, it has the specter of a hate crime. Mm-hmm. We are proceeding cautiously with our judgment. We are hoping that federal and local investigators do a thorough investigation, and if it is in fact found to be a crime, we would like for them to pursue this in a manner in which, if the perpetrators committed this crime because of racial hate, that they be charged as such. Sheriff Lucas, the local sheriff of Claiborne County, is the immediate past president of the NAACP. I am sure he will do a thorough investigation and will be very concerned with the outcome. We have been pleased in the recent past, of the local FBI agents who worked really hard to bring the perpetrators of the James Craig Anderson murder to trial, and the judge sentenced those individuals with a racial hate crime. No. So in the state of Mississippi, in Claiborne County, we want to make sure it was not a racial hate crime. Yes. At this point, we are confident in the individuals who are doing an investigation, but we are standing by waiting to hear the outcome of the investigation.
Well, of course, as you say, when anyone hears the circumstance, you hear about a black man hanging from a tree. The images, given the historical past, you know, the potential here is pretty horrifying. What we understand, and you just heard Evan Perez reporting this, according to police records, Boyd was convicted in 1980 for the murder. That murder happened to be the murder of a white woman. Could this be retaliation?
Well, it could be. You can name it retaliation, you can name it anything, but if the purpose of the murder was based on someone killing Mr. Byrd because of his race, that's a racial hate crime. And we want to make sure that if in fact that was the case, individuals are fully prosecuted. The NAACP, we was established as an organization to advocate for anti-lynching. We could not stand by in 2015 and watch a lynching, if in fact that's what happened, and be silent.
All right, Derek Johnson, thank you very much. And I want to bring in now Tom Fuentes, the former FBI assistant director. Tom, you know, Derek just using the word there, which I had mentioned, the word lynching. That's the word that comes to mind when you first hear about an African-American man hanging from a tree by bed sheets. We do not know in this case if this was a racial hate crime, if this was a lynching, if this was suicide. We don't know. But given the basic facts that we have right now, what goes through your mind?
Well, what goes through my mind is that the almost a century or more of lynchings that have gone on that were considered by the FBI to be domestic terrorism. So if he was hung for those reasons, white supremacist group or somebody wanting to retaliate because of his involvement killing a white woman, or some other reason that's racially motivated like that and designed to send a message to other blacks, that would be considered an act of domestic terrorism. And that's why the FBI is so heavily involved already right from the beginning, because you don't want to let time elapse and miss a chance to obtain the evidence that they're going to need to find out what happened in this case.
So Tom, when you talk about the FBI is involved, the Department of Justice is also involved, would they be involved if there had no reason at this point to believe that this was possibly a hate crime? I mean, would they both be involved if it seemed clear this was suicide?
Well, you just gave the reason. Black man hanging from a tree and not knowing if it's suicide or homicide or what the circumstances are. So that conjures up an image that could be, you know, the hallmarks of a domestic terrorist act, and they'd rather investigate and determine that it wasn't, and maybe it's just a, you know, a murder, or maybe it is suicide that's not racially motivated, than not to investigate and be called in later, you know, when it's very late in the game. So that's why they would go immediately on the possibility.
And of course, you know, when people first hear this, then they hear the involvement of a white woman. You know, you think back to Emmett Till, right? And you know, he was lynched for flirting with a white woman. In this case, Mr. Boyd had been convicted and served 25 years in jail for murdering a white woman. Is it possible that was involved? That's relevant here.
Could be. It is possible. And again, you know, the FBI has taken on the Ku Klux Klan for 100 years, and all the other white supremacist neo-Nazi type groups that have sprung up in the last few decades, from Aryan Brotherhood, and you know, there's a variety of those groups, and they're still out there alive and well and strong, and that's why they're investigating this, to try to eliminate the possibility that we have domestic terrorism rising again in this country, and trying to determine exactly what happened.